member for Edmonton Decore, followed by Strathcona Sherwood Park.
Mr. Speaker, Canada may be renowned for its tolerance, multiculturalism and respect and pride itself on the Charter rights and freedom. But enacting the 1914 War Measures Act was a dark moment in our nation's history. This was a piece of legislation which permitted the Canadian government to establish a national internment operation. From 1914 to 1920, in excess of 8,500 Ukrainian and other European immigrant men, women and children who were unconnected with the conflict of First World War were imprisoned at 24 internment camps throughout Canada. The apprehended immigrants who had come from what were seen as enemy countries had their movements controlled, their properties and valuables confiscated, and anyone thought to be an enemy sympathizer could be arrested and kept in internment without trial. These immigrants who chose our great country in response to the Canadian government's first concentrated policy to promote immigration. They came seeking opportunity only to become prisoners in the Canadian Promised Land. This was not a proud moment, Mr. Speaker, in Canadian history, and it is very difficult to comprehend the unjust policy mistakes of the past. As a fourth-generation Ukrainian, it is with a heavy heart that I'm reminded of the price paid by our forebears. The damaging effects and crippling impact of an internment experience is incomprehensible. Mr. Speaker, on Friday, August 22, 2014, at 11 o'clock local time, the Ukrainian Canadian Civil Liberties Foundation CTO project unveiled 100 memorial plaques across Canada to commemorate the 100th anniversary since the War Measures Act was initiated. The Ukrainian Youth Unity Complex in Edmonton Decore was one of the 100 sites to unveil a memorial plaque. Mr. Speaker, special thanks to the Ukrainian Canadian Civil Liberties Foundation, the Ukrainian Canadian Civil Liberties Association, descendants of the Ukrainian Canadian Internee Victims Association, the Canadian First World War Internment Recognition Fund. Together, their steadfast efforts will ensure that the generations will be vigilant.